Hello everyone again. Want to keep you updated on what I think the markets are doing. And this week we're going to have a look at the Nasdaq, the euro dollar, euro yen, and shortly talk about gold for a second. Actually, let's do that right now. Gold is making new highs, or did make a new high a week ago or something like that. But I don't think it's a good buy opportunity right now on the daily time frame. I think it's going to correct more, and even though it keeps going higher, the momentum keeps lacking more and more, and I don't really like to be in that. If I was going to trade metals right now, I would look at silver, but the currencies are yielding much more profits as of now, and I'm going to show you why or how they do it in just a moment. Now, this chart I have up right here is the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq has been going up ever since February of 2009, and the weekly chart is up again with this week's trading, and so we want to keep on buying all of this up action because you never know when it's gonna end. Therefore, on the daily chart again, I took this buy fractal right here. Stop is down here below this fractal. If you look at the waves, you have an end of a wave 3 here. This is internal wave 3, this is internal wave 4, this is internal wave 5, and this is the real wave 4 with the oscillator going below the zero line. Notice that at this internal wave 4, the oscillator never went below the zero line. So this is what the difference is between those two waves. And now price is coming up here, and I'm expecting this to make a new high here above 2400. As I said, I bought this fractal, and now it's patience again and waiting until we see that new high. I think the Dow already has made a new high, and interestingly enough, the Dow and the S&P are not in a wave 5, but they have already finished 5 waves up here, meaning that the oscillator at this point actually did go below the zero line. So now their new highs that they have already made, or one of them has already made, are actually a divergence to those 5 waves. But since the weekly trend is up so much, who knows where it's going to end, as I said. So just keep on buying the uptrend until price tells you that it's over. Now, the DAX, really quick, also gave a buy fractal right here, and which is exactly the same as on the Nasdaq, and it's up more than 200 points in just these 3 days. So that's very nice. Index markets are going up right now. They keep continuing going up, and it has been going up, and they continue to go up for now. We'll see what happens once we've seen the new high. Alright, now getting to the euro. This is the euro dollar on the daily chart, and you see it has been moving up ever since I've been talking about those two fractals. It has continued its up move, and if you look at the weekly now, you see at this point I said look for buy entries on the daily chart, and as you see it has come up, and we are now here at the next fractal on the weekly. Once we take it, this is a valid buy fractal on the weekly chart, so you would buy it if you were trading this time frame, and you would expect price to keep going up. And actually, I think if you look at the chart this way, that we're going to see a new high here at some point in the future. Though this might take a very long time, but the quintessence is that you just want to keep on buying this instead of looking at sells on the daily chart. So you would have been long from here, exit here, due to the fact that it closed below the green line, and then you bought this again, and with this price feed you would have exited here only to put a new buy order in here. On the other chart on which I'm actually trading, the price never closed below the green line and just kept going up, and is at the same point right here, but it never made me exit, so I'm still long from down here, which is also a pretty good profit as of now, because the high here was 140.35 and we are now at 142.33, so that's 200 points. Even better than that is the euro yen. It was a crazy week in this pair, and as I said last time, once we hit those fractals here, which pretty much marks an resistance area, the trend is going to go up, and I think it's going to go up much more due to the fact that we have on the weekly time frame we have 5 waves finished off down here. Notice again the awesome oscillator is above the zero line. There's a divergence here between those two hills, and now we're going the other way, and it's very seems to be a lot of pressure on the daily chart. This would have meant that those two fractals and this fractal are the perfect entry for a long position, or actually 3 long positions right here. After price came all the way down here, came up and corrected, we want to make sure we are in this. We are taking this move when it breaks through the prior high. So that is a very good setup. I like it very much, and as you can see, it's working out very well when it runs in accordance to the wave theory, and just some common sense tells you that price is going to go up much more once it hits those fractals right there. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in a bit.